Hello world and welcome back. I'm Karhu, the Great Bear of the North, and this is Ogre Battle, the March of the Black Queen, published in 1994 for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System by Quest and Square Enix. In our last battle, we completed the tutorial mission at Castle of Warren, and we've unlocked a whole retinue of different troops. I'm just going to briefly go through each of them. We've got our standard unit. This is the one with me in it that I played with last time. I'm the character in the lower right hand corner of the highlighted screen. I've got a cleric and 3 knights up ahead, or 3 fighters up ahead. This one, the dude with the cross next to his icon, is Lance. He's a paladin. He's a knight. He's got 2 fighters and 2 mages behind him. This is a mage, Warren, the guy who we beat in the first battle. And he's got 2 giant Cerberus with him, which are the 3-headed dogs. This is a cleric flanked by 2 Amazons, Valkyries, 2 archer women, with 2 fighters in the front. This is a ninja, a samurai, with 2 beastmen in the back and 2 fighters. I don't think I'm going to use this unit. So off screen, I'm going, actually between this and the next episode, I'm probably going to recreate a new unit. This is a cleric with a Cerberus, 2 fighters, wizard, couple of Amazons, fighters, but we also have these special units down at the bottom. Down at the bottom we have the Griffins, the ones that have 89 and 91 hit points, and we also have 2 Octopi who have 87 and 88 hit points. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Beastmaster, Sullivan here, oops, Sullivan, and how do I edit his unit? Oh yes, remove the character. Take Sullivan out of there, yes. Also take Zingle out of there, yes. And then I'm going to add a new character into here. Let's add an Amazon there, and an Amazon there. And the reason I've taken the Beastmen out is because Beastmen are really good at creating new units, and they're really good at leading beasts, as their name suggests. So there's going to be, that's the new character. And we're going to add some octopi here, some octopods. There we go. And that will be a unit that will traverse water and try to cut enemies off from that side. And we're also going to create another Beastman unit there. There we go. And we're going to give him some Griffins, Rituel, and another Griffin. And so they'll move really, really quickly because they're in the sky, they're in the air. And then they can cut off fleeing units before they can return back to their castle and heal up. And I've also got one item, fire, and it's probably going to go to a wizard. So let's give it to, do I want to give it to Warren? Yeah, Warren's pretty good. And there we go. And so his intelligence went up by quite a bit. I think it went up by 7. So that's good. But now let's begin the first real battle in Sharom. Rally. There's the boss in the island little castle thing, and there I am. So I'm going to move myself over to here. Take that town. Actually, can I? Yeah, I'll take this town. Because I was going to suggest that I could take this temple, but if I take that temple, it'll be roughly the same time that the bad guys start meeting me and going out of there, so the battle front would be somewhere near there. But you can't actually regain your health and recuperate in temples. You can only do that in cities. So I'm going to avoid doing that, moving up to that temple just for now until there's a little bit of a break in the action, and then I'll take that town. I'm going to deploy a unit. I'm going to deploy Lance. There we go. And I'll send him to this town. Whoops. There we go, to take that. I'm going to deploy Warren. He's really good in the mountains, and he's going to go down to There's some hidden stuff in the mountains somewhere down here. I think it's here. Yeah. So Warren, you're gonna go there. I think Sullivan is my water guy. Yeah. And Sullivan, you're gonna go. You're gonna go here to try and take some of the units that might go around the north side. Zingle is my flyer. So we're going to start by sending him up to there, because I believe there's a town or some kind of an item in there. Let's get Betty out here. You work well in plains. So let's get you backing. Let's get you in the town as well. And Taylor. Yeah. We're going to get you in there as well. One more unit. Let's get Pucci, and you're good in the mountains, so let's... Ugh, there's not much mountain. I'll send you down there just in case there's another item there, because they're fairly certain there's an item somewhere in the mountains down there. Huey, you're going to join up with Lance up here, in case anybody goes through there, and I'm going to leave that there for now. There we go. And they're all spreading out to do my bidding. Excellent. You liberated Trade City Velna. Liberation. Yay! Do I pull a card? Yes. Lovers! Good! That means that my my alignment will go up, I believe. My reputation, rather, went up 2 points, which means people like me. I can buy items in this town. Just select any unit who is stopped here. I'll see an icon called Buy Item. Yes. I can buy stuff. Which means I liberated the industrial city Abdallah? Abdallah. Lots of butchers. Abdallah's butchers. We should pull a card. Star. Oh, I just clicked it. I don't know what that means. The agility of this unit's characters went up 1 point. Good. High agility is good. When you meet the enemy, where you fight depends on how you are moving. If both units are moving, you will fight halfway between where you meet. If one unit is not moving, you will fight on the ground of the unit which is not moving. There we go. Yeah, but if I can't wipe out the entire enemy, whichever side caused the most damage to the other side is declared the winner. However, tarot damage isn't counted. So yeah, you could still survive the battle, but then be pushed back. Which is why I tend to put 2 or 3 units in a town, so that way the enemy doesn't immediately capture the town upon defeating one of my units. I found a Roshian temple. There we go. It wasn't a city, it was a temple up there. And I've liberated it. Yay! Liberation. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Do you wish to pull a card? Yes, I always pull a card. Chariot. I think that improves strength? Yeah. Good. And strength affects how much damage you do. Star of Heroes. It's a symbol of true heroism, and I know it will help me on my way. I got a hero star. Cool. Let's see if there's anything else. Is there anything here? There might be. I don't know. I don't think there is, but I'll double check. And if you guys remember anything about where goodies are at, please let me know in the comments section, because I haven't played this in a long time, and I absolutely refuse to check game facts. But y'all aren't game facts, so I can definitely use you to give me some information that I may have forgotten. Zingle, you're gonna go over there. And Zingle's unit is High Sky, so they fight very well no matter where they are. I think that's an added benefit of that class. They move really, really quickly, and they fight well no matter where they are. Warren's unit has finished moving. So there's nothing there. Oops, sorry Warren, I don't want to move you there. I double-clicked A little bit too quickly. And you are going to go down here. And then they're going to move up to this area, which I'm barely certain there's a city there, guys. Barely certain. It's at the end of the road, it's not very well hidden. And they'll meet up with Buddy's unit over here once they get there. Okay. Karhu's unit has met with the enemy. Let's fight it out. I'm going to target the weakest character just to kill a bunch of people. If you target the leader, then when the leader is eliminated, the entire unit will return back to its castle to get more units. So you actually want the leader to die last, because once all the units are dead, then they can't reheal and the unit's just gone and you don't need to worry about it anymore. So units, the leader is usually the strongest character on the battle mat. So if you target the weakest character, that will usually do pretty well for you. Although sometimes, there we go, sometimes it doesn't exactly work that way. So, but yay, winners! And those guys are going to just charge right back at me, and they're going to get stomped again. I found the Magician's City Ellery. There we go. And what happens in the Magician's? Oh, my unit has found an enemy. Fight it out. Weak. Ooh, they have got a giant. So I actually want to change my tactics to strong for now, so they'll target the giant, and then once the giant has fewer hit points than the wizard, then I'll target the weakest. For now it's going to be strong. Yeah, especially because I damaged the wizard, but I didn't even damage the giant. Boom! Smash! And normally units can have 5 characters in them, but as you saw with some of the characters that have beasts, some of the units that have beasts, some characters actually count as 2 characters, so there can only be like 3 or 4 of them. So they're generally super powerful, so whenever you see one against you in battle, that's usually kind of scary. But once you start getting your own, then it starts to work really, really well for you as then. I mean, my octopus can attack 4 times from the front. 4 times! Most guys can only attack twice. So if you get a couple of octopi in the front, you can just start mauling people. It's kind of ridiculous just how quickly you can eliminate people. Liberated the Magician's City Ellery. Let's see what's going on. Do I wish to pull a card? Yes. Fortune! Lucky. Good. So reputation went up 1 point. Good. Reputation... I forget exactly what effect reputation has. I think it determines your ability to recruit certain types of characters and also how much money you get from liberating things. But high reputation is good, right? I can get back to areas after you've cleared them. After I take care of Usar, come back here. I'm sure you'll find something that'll help you on your way. Hint, hint, hint. Right? Poochie's unit has finished moving. Poochie has a dog in it. That's awesome. That's amazing that Poochie's unit has a dog. Oops. There we go. And Karhu's unit has met the enemy. Yay! And although you can keep just beating down on the enemy's units with your strongest units, you can just start leveling up and over leveling and things like that. Your reputation and your character's alignment will suffer if you're using Oops! I didn't mean to retreat. That's bad. Not what I meant to do at all. Where was I going? If your units are significantly stronger than the enemies, then you will lose reputation and lose alignment. It's considered an evil deed to be bullying the enemy, even though the enemies are themselves bullies. Can't bully bullies is the message. Because then you're no better than they are, I guess, or something. So you usually want each character or each unit to only really gain 1, maybe 2 levels per battle at the absolute most. Yikes. And these guys are going to retreat after this. They won, but they don't have any natural healers, so I actually want to move them back. Pause. Let's get you to move back to there to heal. And actually, let's deploy another unit. Let's deploy Maryland. And we'll send you there. And let's also get Karhu's unit back into the front of the battle. There we go. So nothing much is really happening there. Let's send these guys into here. I think there's also a town or a secret somewhere up here. But I'm going to leave them where they are. And Betty's unit has met the enemy. Good for you, Betty. Way to get in the thick of things. No, we're not going to target the best. I want you to target the weakest. Oh, not tarot card. Tactics. Weak. There we go. Boom. And this knight, I don't think he's going to survive this battle. But that's okay. We don't want them to survive the battle. Even though he's a knight, he's still a bad guy. So. Slash slash. Boom. Slash slash. Miss! You're terrible. You're fired. There you go. See, that's how you're supposed to hit people when you slash. And dead. Winners! And I forget exactly how they gain experience, but I think you gain more experience for killing something than you do just for battling it. But you do gain experience for battles. Yeah, this should not last very long. Oh, but you see, Karhu was still moving, so they met in the middle. They didn't meet in the city, they met on the plains in between them, so I should do fairly well. But the opposing unit may also get an advantage to battle on a particular region or terrain type, so sometimes it might, you know, just be a wash, but at least this way, you can guarantee that you'll at least get the benefit for fighting on your favored terrain. Because the last thing you want is the enemy on their favorite terrain and you not on yours. So, Karhu's unit, my unit, has finished moving and I've leveled up. Yay! And have 86 hit points, and I assume I got some strength, agility, intellect, and things like that. But, edit, formation, erase character, exchange character, change class. Can I change anybody's class? Yes, I can change clerics back to Amazons. Yeah, if you've ever played any of the Final Fantasy Tactics games for like the GBA, or I think there might have been some for the Super Nintendo as well, PlayStation, one of the things that characterizes a lot of these games, and the Final Fantasy games as well, is a vast branching character class system. And it's all dependent upon their abilities and things like that. Like a high alignment fighter can become a high alignment and strong fighter, can become a knight, whereas a low alignment fighter might become, what are they? The thieves? No, there's something else. I forget what it is. But all of the interactions, all of the stats have a dramatic effect on how your characters can progress and level like that. So you can target certain classes, but it's actually fairly difficult to get the ones that you want on a consistent basis. But yeah, Amazons and clerics are the same kind of path. Fighters and mages and knights and beastmasters, I think, are the same path as well. So there's quite a bit that you can do, and like there's a lot more other characters that can be involved as well, but I don't want to give too much of the gameplay away. Let's see what we can buy. Oh, we can recruit characters. No, I don't want to recruit a fighter. Buy, oh, I forget what these do. Can I hit select to find out? Yeah. Mass summons sends all friendly units to the location of the opinion leader, but that's expensive. What does a bell do? Sends one unit back to the rebel base. Revive. Restores a dead character. Heal. Does one character 100 hit points, and cures, I guess, 50 hit points, yeah. But I generally don't need those, because I play this game smart. SMRT. I am so smart. 1 or 2 more battles. Yeah, and then I'm going to call it a day on this one. So I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this entire battle in one episode, but we'll definitely get a large head start. I spent a lot of this episode explaining the different characters and things like that, so most episodes won't be this, I don't know, backstory heavy, I guess, could be the term. Expository. There you go. Expository was definitely the word that I was looking for. There'll be a lot more of these battles and things like that in the future, and the first level is actually really kind of easy. You just go there, and you really shouldn't lose any battles up to Usar, I think his name is, in the final boss castle. So there's really not much going on, not much need for tarot cards. Ooh, and everybody in this group has leveled up. So I'll show you this screen. Let's see if anybody can actually change their class. Nope, nobody can change their class yet. But what are their levels? They're level 4, so I want to be like level 3. My guy's level 2, but all my other guys are level 3. Yeah, so I'm going to send Karhu, myself, back to the base. And I'm going to get... Oops, do I have any other characters? No, I've deployed everybody? Okay. I don't think anything's doing up here. So let's send you down there. And actually, let's even send Sullivan down here to try to cut some people off before they even get there. Let's see if that'll work. Maryland's unit has met with the enemy, and this will be the last battle for this episode. It's already been more than 20 minutes. No, don't take out the best. Take out the weakest. What I'm going to do is tarot cards. What is Priestess? What does Priestess do? I don't know what any of these do, so let's go with Chariot. Yeah. Chariot. Oh, that's Ares or somebody. Oh! Okay. So Chariot does a mass what was that, fire damage? Or something? I don't know. And Beastmen are one of the cooler male characters because they can actually attack twice from the back, whereas most fighters can only attack once from the back. So that's where they're good at, like, leading packs of enemies or monsters like that in front of them. You can put the two big guys in the front row so they can soak up all the damage and do a lot of their attacks, but then the Beastmen can still attack twice out of the back. It's good. I don't know if there's any, like, if the presence of a Beastman will affect the stats of the monsters. I don't really know, but that is certainly something. Can I save? Options. No. I don't know if I can save here, so I will just end this video, and then I'll figure out how to save this later. My name is Karhu. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, if you like this series, this old school strategy series, please like, please comment, please subscribe, please share, please watch it again. Nothing wrong with watching it again. And if you are a master at Ogre Battle and you have some tips, tricks, without spoiling any of the future things, and I think you know what I mean if you've played this game before, without spoiling any of those, put some links or discussions in the comments. I'd love to hear what you all think. But thank you very much for watching. I've had fun playing. I hope you've had fun watching too. Have a great day, guys. Ciao.